So I know some of you are wondering about the sprites on Showdown, and it is April Fool's, so I guess Showdown decided to play around with the sprites and make their own, and I think some of these look pretty nicely. Also, you might notice the Scolipede and Primate me and Rylan both have. By the way, I'm on the left side, so I'm my Verga, and Rylan's Papa Molly because Showdown's retarded like that. But hey, this was a pretty good battle. For those of you who do not know, tiers have actually recently changed. I'll leave a link to it down in the description, and I want you guys to discuss your opinions on the changes and what you might have wanted to see go up a tier or down a tier. Just discuss it down in the comment section below. But me and Rylan are both running Hyper Offense, so looking at threats on his side of the field, that Electrode and Fracture are going to be very, very threatening, especially if I let Fracture get up 2 Dragon Dances. So I have to prevent that, but I'm going to be leading off with my Scolipede, as Rylan's going to be leading off with his Golurk. Right off the bat, I know Rylan's more than likely just going to get up his Rocks, which means I can get up a layer of Spikes, but Rylan, being the person that he is and knowing that I have bad luck, is actually going to bank on me getting hit in confusion, as I am going to be forced to switch out. As I bring in my Golurk, he gets up his own Rocks. Knowing that I should be able to take a Shadow Punch, I'm going to take this opportunity to get up my own Stealth Rocks, which means now that's even more damage I'll be able to get off on his team, and more damage I'll be able to get off on the Drifblim as well, which I forgot to mention that Drifblim also was going to be a bit of an issue. But he takes me out with the Shadow Punch and Earthquake combination as I bring in my Haunter. Unfortunately though, because I have leftovers as opposed to Life Orb, I do not pack enough of a punch to knock out the Golurk, so he's going to knock me out with the Shadow Punch, and already I'm down 4-6, so I'm going to have to bring in my Primate and go straight for the Ice Punch, because from the looks of his team, nothing really appreciates an Ice Punch. Yes, they can take one, but still it's going to be doing a good amount of damage as he brings in the Electrode after I take out his Golurk. I am going to get the freeze, but it's okay, it's not hacks because I did call it, as the following turn I'm going to be able to knock him out with one more Ice Punch, which is really good. Unfortunately though, he is going to get the Aftermath damage, and from the looks of his team, I think Primate will definitely be a key player in this battle. So as he brings in his own Primate, I don't want to stay possibly risking a Speed Tie and not wanting my Primate to take any unnecessary damage. So I switched directly into my Scolipede as fodder, and I was actually very close to wanting to bring in my Bahium, but I actually thought that he would go for the U-turn, but no, he does make the safe play, which is the close combat. As this turn, I'm thinking that he's going to want to bring in Fracture to set up a Dragon Dance, so I'm going to double switch into my Primate, but he actually switches into his Drifblim, and I know Ice Punch might not be able to take out the Drifblim, but I should still be able to get off a good amount of damage onto it, as I do get off like an easy 50%, I want to say. I was actually very close to making this Primate Adamant Scarfed, and if I was Adamant Scarfed, I would have been able to take him out, but hey, it isn't too big of a deal. As I bring in my Fracture, I know I should be able to take one Acrobatics, just because Fracture does have some very good natural bulk. As I do take it, I knock him out with the Outrage. Unfortunately though, he can now just bring in his own Primate and Revenge kill me with the close combat, but this is actually Rylan's downfall, because now I'm going to be able to bring in my Bahium, and because I do resist the close combat and I know that he is Scarfed and not like extra belted or Life Orb obviously, then I'm going to be able to get up a free Trick Room. Unfortunately though, I know Fracture can live one Psychic from my Bahium just because I'm actually leftovers as opposed to Life Orb. So if Rylan takes me out with the Outrage, sorry, I just drew a blank there, then he could potentially end up winning this battle. So here's the moment of truth. As I get up the Psychic damage, he does barely live as he goes for the Outrage. Thankfully, Bahium is going to be able to survive that, and then the following turn I'm going to be able to knock him out with the Psychic, and with me still having up the Trick Room the following turn, I am going to be faster than Primate in the Trick Room, allowing me to knock him out with the Psychic. So that's going to be the very narrow 2-0 victory in my favor. So yeah, a bit of a quick game, but as I said, me and Rylan were both using Hyper Offense, which normally Hyper Offense teams do cause faster battles, and you guys should know me, I like to play stall. But yeah, in the end I decided to try a little bit different with the new Pokemon that dropped down to NU. Hopefully y'all did enjoy this pretty fun, good battle. Make sure to go check out Rylan's side when he gets it up, and make sure to go check out Rylan if you do not know who he is. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to some more content. Enjoy the rest of your night, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm out of here. Later.